Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, here in the Bluegrass State, where the hospitality flows freely. Home of the Kentucky Wildcats and the Big Blue Nation, ready for this collision today. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the third-ranked team, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Movement at the second level of the defense now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense operating from the pistol. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. They come to the line for a third and very long here on the opening drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's reeled in. It's Mung. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pinning the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a third down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to throw. It's Griffin. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And it works. The first down to the 35.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find for the quarterback on third down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. They've got him down out near the 40. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Got space looking for the end zone here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
It leads to second down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, breaks a tackle on the play, and makes a decent gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Kentucky 7, Texas 3.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The back's got it. Breaking tackles. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
The PAT puts them up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Kentucky 7.
fielded just inside the 25. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. And then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Here's the second down play. And he's back for throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Griffin. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He eludes the rush. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Luna. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Tailback takes the handoff again.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Longhorns looking to cash in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. This one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. To the air, it's Griffin. It's a quick grab. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here, lets it go. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting set. Here's second down. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. He shreds the tackle. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Handoff heading left. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown, Texas. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Number 28 in the end zone.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he finds the end zone again. The touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow.
The score, Texas 21, Kentucky 14.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he finds the running back in the flat. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Griffin. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He pulls in the catch. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Mung. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The linebacker shifting around now. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Texas 21, Kentucky 14.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Ball handed to the running back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
They're going to run it here. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He lets it go on the move. And it's complete downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. They're going to run it. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Longhorns will have to kick this away. Going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Excellent, the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. And completion makes it second and short. And here's the handoff. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Game time, about a minute to play in regulation. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete.
This quarterback right now is throwing in sync. That's 3 throws on this drive to start things off. 3 completions and a nice gain there.
And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hits the running back in the flat. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Now it's second down here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So now on comes the field goal unit. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Now comes the field goal unit. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. Kick is up and no good. But there's a marker down, so hold everything. Let's see what this is about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Touchdown, Longhorns, to jump in front in OT.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21.
That makes the score. Texas, 28. Kentucky, 21.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Linebacker shifting around now. Looking downfield. It's Griffin. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
3rd and long in obvious 4-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets made on the out route.
Ruled out of bounds at the 23-yard line. 4th down coming up. Ready up.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.